Hi guys, welcome back to our series Coaching Young People to Be Leaders. Today I would love to talk about one simple tool that we can start and use to give them the tools to think more positively about themselves. As you know, growing up should really be about fun, especially for our young people, about discovery and learning who it is they are, what strength and abilities they bring to this world, instead of young people labeling themselves, feeling like a failure, or seeing themselves as being stupid rather than seeing their uniqueness. Typically, young people don't get on this thought space on their own. My former educator, Selna Lawrence, says, on some way or another, something or someone has reinforced their perceptions of their inabilities rather than their abilities, which can leave them vulnerable to life's challenges, and with that, low self-esteem. You yourself probably have noticed children that lack the ability to make friends or succeed in school, or where their yearning for love becomes like a looking into all the wrong places for approval, and they can turn to like drugs, later on alcohol, meaningless sexual relationships, even self-harming or risk-taking behavior, which shows that their negative mindset has become a negative life. And yet we all know that there is no bad young people, there's only children that are in need or of having their needs met, basically having an unmet need. There's lots of children that struggle with low self-esteem and can be very hard on themselves, and when it comes to them overcoming like challenging situations or toxic stress, it's important that they feel loved, supported, and good about themselves. And when we give that to young people, they typically thrive. So for them, having the right tools gives them the power to deal with whatever life throws at them and gain that self-respect for themselves, as well as for others. And us assisting them to finding solutions helps them see that they can do something about their stressful situation, and therefore become better people, because they develop those emotional hardware skills that we all need to thrive. So you may ask, well, how can I do that as a parent? And for that, it's great to know that being able to switch from a negative self-image to a more positive one can help kids to do so. And that starts by teaching young people to become their own BFF, best friend forever. And teaching them that is actually one of the most important skills you can teach them. And the key to teaching them is by starting to educate them about talking positively to themselves. So self-talk, which refers to what you say to yourself, both verbally out loud or through your thoughts, because whether we are conscious about it or not, we are almost thinking or talking to ourselves every day, every hour, every minute. We are saying something to ourselves that either builds us up or tears us down, and therefore young people and kids are doing it too. Whereas if we use it in a positive way, it can have such a great influence to like young people's moods, their emotions, their self-esteem, and their actions. So it's important that we turn that negative self-talk that we possibly have about ourselves into a more positive one. And for that, it's good for us as adults to set a good example and pay attention to what we are saying to ourselves. Are we nice to ourselves when we screw up? Because as we all know, children imitate us and not what we tell them to do. So we have to practice that positive self-talk for ourselves, and for that we could put up like a positive phrase on our phone or our mirror where we can see it. And then whenever we find ourselves beating up on ourselves, we can turn that negative self-talk into a more positive one. I hope this helps. One starter tool to coach children to be leaders and think more positively about themselves. I'm looking forward to the next video. Until then, have a wonderful day. Lots of love. Bye bye.